Alright, by now you've really figured out that the body does a lot of stuff. It's doing things all the time and producing, taking things in, putting things out. One thing you should remember though is sometimes you gotta take out the trash. This stuff is gonna accumulate, just like it does in a house. You gotta take out the garbage sometimes so that everything else works well and works the way it should. Okay, that's the job of the excretory system, taking out the trash. It's your body's system of doing that. The main organs that we're going to talk about that make that excretory system up in this video are the kidneys and the ureters, the bladder, and the urethra. All of these organs are there so that you can get rid of waste. Pee, basically, urine. Alright, we're going to attempt to get rid of two main things with these organs and with this system. One is excess water. A lot of the time that these organs are, this excretory system is in charge of keeping water in that needs to stay in. Okay, people get dehydrated and your body doesn't function quite the right way if it doesn't have enough water. So conserving water is one job here. It also gets rid of excess water, if there is any. The other thing is urea. Now urea really comes from the liver when the byproducts of protein synthesis and the jobs of protein, it makes ammonia, which is a poison. Thankfully, we have livers that can convert that poisonous ammonia into something a lot more safe, urea. Still, it's a waste product and we have to get rid of it. So that's the main job of this system. How do we get those things from the blood? How do we separate the trash from the good things? Because it's not like you want everything going in the trash. You got to keep your good stuff too. But anyway, it's mainly through the use of one organ, the kidneys. And yes, they are kind of the shape of kidney beans. Kidney beans are probably named after the shape of your actual kidneys. But you have two of them, right and left, and they're kind of in your lower abdomen area towards the back. And those are the main kidneys. Now, kidneys are the main organ of the excretory system. And the kidneys will filter 180 liters of fluid every day. 180 liters, and that's a lot. That's like 92 liters if I did some quick math right there for you. But that's a lot of fluid. It actually gets rid of only 1.5 liters of waste or urine per day. So of that 180 liters, about 99% gets reabsorbed into your body and gets used. But we're thankful to have kidneys so that they can do that job. Here's how it's going to work. There are about 1 million nephrons in your kidneys. And what you're looking at with the picture on the left here is a nephron. And this system, it looks kind of messed up and complex, but you can think of it as a filtering system, a lot like you can think of a water filtering system that you can see over on the right side. You see this untreated water with a bunch of gunk in it. It travels down this way, travels through the filter. The filter catches on its way the bad stuff, and the good water comes through and it's clean. That's how a water filter works. It's a lot like our bodies work to catch the dissolved solids and the excess liquid that doesn't need to go through the blood anymore. So it's really cleaning out the blood and getting rid of the waste and collecting it. You can see the primary structure of a nephron on the left. You can see that there are so many tiny blood vessels that are not only bringing the blood to that nephron, but also taking blood away, taking the clean blood away. You can also see other structures in the nephron, like the loop of Henle that it follows, just so that the blood can be filtered and the waste can be collected in a collecting duct. Alright, so you have all this waste, urea, that has an excess water that's been collected in those collecting ducts in each nephron. Now each of those is going to empty into a ureter. That's this longer skinny structure on the right and left. These are both ureters, which are coming out of the kidney and have that waste material. So those ureters will lead to your bladder, which is where you store the urine that's about to leave your body. You also have an urethra that leaves after that, after the urine exits out of that urethra, after it's stored in the bladder for a little while. So that's really the path of the waste material, the urine at that point. We should also remember that it's not just the kidneys and ureters and bladder and urethra that are getting rid of waste. We also get rid of waste in our digestive system at times. Even through sweat, it's possible that we get rid of a little bit of waste that our body doesn't need through our sweat. And then even breathing out CO2 through our respiratory system is another way that we can get rid of materials in our body that we no longer need anymore. Okay, so that is waste. Hopefully that is not a waste to you, and that's the excretory system. Go kidneys. Yay.